So Kevin, our first point on the board after a 2-2 draw against a very good Braintree town side. What are your thoughts?
I'm pleased that we've got a point on the board. On the balance of play, I felt we deserved all three. We created quite a few chances today, and on another day I would like to think that they would go in, but the way it's been going for us, and we go 2-1 down, you're thinking, here we go again. You know, we hadn't played badly at all, we created chances. I thought we was on the front foot today, a lot more than we have been. So I was chuffed when that late equaliser went in for sure, but you know, I'm delighted with the point today. The first point's always the most difficult to get on the board, and it's taken us 4 games now. But hopefully that's the catalyst for us to push on.
Today was your first, obviously, Essex derby, managing Billericay Town. How did that feel for you?
Yeah, it's fine. You know, I knew we was going to come up against. I know their manager well, Ryan Maxwell. I knew it was going to be a very physical approach from them, if you like, and we had to stand up to it, very much like the Maidstone game on Saturday. And we did stand up to it. Again, sloppy goals for us, in my opinion. But once we had stood up to it, the longer the game went on, we started getting 2-3 passes in and creating, and that's what I was pleased with. There's 2 types of bravery in football. There's one where you just stand up in a physical fight and you head and kick it and smash people, and there's the other bravery to get on it and be brave enough to put your foot on it and make passes. And I was pleased with what they did today. I was delighted with the way they did that.
So we equalised twice in this game, 1-1 and another 2-2. How do you feel about the capability of this team to come back into games?
They are resilient. I've got a dressing room, and I've said all along that the biggest thing for me in our dressing room, or in the dressing room I put together, is I need the right characters first and foremost, and that is a good group of people in there. They are a good group of boys, and I hope that just shows people that they're playing for their clubs, they're playing for their families. You know, they're not just going through the motions. Yes, we've had a poor start, but they're not going through the motions. And I've just said to them, you've rightly been clapped off by our fans today, rightly booed off the last game against Eastbourne here for a horrendous last 8 minutes. But today, the way we finished and the way we finished strongly, you know, I was delighted. I was delighted with the boys, the way they kept going, and the crowd behind the goal, fantastic today. Like, I have to give them a mention, because, you know, when we're on the front foot and pushing like that, I'm sure going forward that they'll be sucking the ball into that net.
So we've got this Saturday off. How useful do you feel that will be to injuries that we currently have in the squad?
It'd be very beneficial, because then all of a sudden you're not rushing Danny Parish, Rowan Lyberg, Darren Foxley. You're not rushing for them to be fit for next Saturday. I will be trying to arrange a game. And if they are fit, they'll play some part, which will be good for them before the Dorking game. And then all of a sudden I've got competition for places, which is good. It's good for the group, because everyone, when you play, you need someone, you need to be looking over your shoulder. You know, if I don't play well today, could I find myself out of the team? So that's what we need. You can't have complacency where players are going, well, there's no one to replace me, so I'm all right, don't matter what I do. It does matter what you do, and that's what I'm trying to put together, as a team that, you know, they're always looking over their shoulder, which enhances their own individual performances.
Joe Felix really stood out today with the passion and determination he showed throughout the game. What did you think about his individual performance?
Fantastic. I'd obviously made all 3 subs. Walked over to him and said, what's the matter? And I think he just cramped up really badly in both calves. He's an extremely fit boy, but that just shows you how much he has run today. But what a guy. You know, I've made all 3 subs. He can't come off. He's on his last legs, and still he runs and puts a shift in. He can't get off the treatment bed in there. He's literally run himself into the ground. And I think that shows everybody that the players I have want to do well for this club. They want to do well for the supporters. And we're all in it together, all of us.
And finally, Dorking Wanderers are our next opponents. And I just want to ask, are you hoping that we can take the positives from today's game into that one?
Of course. Like I say, it's a very competitive league. You know, you have teams that are full-time, that train during the day, which is obviously reflected in what those players are paid, etc. It's going to be tough. However, I said I'm not going to manage a team of shrinking violets. Showed Saturday that we can stand up to the fight. We go to Dorking, it'll be extremely tough, but we will stand up to the fight and we'll give it our best shot.